For the past month or so, Bitcoin has been everywhere, at least on my feed in my recommendations. It's nothing but just Bitcoin this, Bitcoin that, and I'm not even a Bitcoin investor, and I was just getting bombarded with this. So a couple weeks back, I thought, you know what, let me do some research into this and just see, the viability of Bitcoin as an investment. Is it even considered an investment? Is it more speculation? Is this something that's going to be around for a while? Should I buy some? And I actually did an entire video explaining what exactly Bitcoin is. Is it investment? Is it speculation? But I came to the conclusion that whether this is speculative or not, I should just buy some and kind of just ride this roller coaster, because it's all right to just have a small portion of your portfolio to be a speculative kind of fun investment just to see where it goes. So I bought some about a week ago, and it's been a wild ride for the last week. And I'm here to say that I sold my small portfolio at the perfect time. So that's what this video is about. My timing could not have been better. And let's just jump right in. So I'm just gonna start my screen record on the computer over here real quick. Okay, so here's my portfolio balance. You can see I purchased just about $1,000 on this account, just over $1,000. And I just wanted to, like I said, take the wild ride because Bitcoin was just on the upswing. And really, I purchased this small portfolio for three reasons. First, because of Google Trends. I was taking a look at Google Trends about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, and we saw in 2017 the popularity on Google Trends was extremely high, and then the popularity was starting to go up right now, and it was at about 30% of what it was at in 2017. So I was thinking, there's obviously a lot of interest going on right now, but it's nothing compared to the craze that we saw about 3 years ago. And it's steadily going upwards. So it seems like if the popularity is there, more and more people are buying it, the price will likely go up in the short run. Now, I know you're not supposed to time things, but I was looking at this like you would betting on a sports game or something like that. Just a fun little side investment. I have other completely stable investments that I'll do videos on that have much more technical analysis, and I plan to hold much longer. Now, the other two reasons I made my initial purchase was first because of institutional investors. When I was doing my research, I found again and again and again these huge institutional investors and hedge funds and countries buying into Bitcoin. So I was thinking, okay, it seems like these bigger players are realizing that this is actually a viable asset, and they're buying in, and this is going to push the price even higher. And then finally, we were just at the start of an upswing. So like I said, it was just starting to go up. Investors were being aware of this, but we weren't at the point where it was like your neighbor was telling you to buy Bitcoin, your auto mechanic was telling you to buy Bitcoin. Like, it was going up, but not everyone was trying to get in on it. And also, I just like it because it's good tech. I think very long run, it's still a good investment, but short run, it's gonna be crazy all over the place. And like I said, I was just kind of making a gamble here. So portfolio balance was about $1,000 when I purchased in, and this was on January 2nd. And then you can see it went up, had a nice little run, peaked at about 1272-ish, and then just yesterday, I sold. I sold off all my Bitcoin portfolio, and the reason why I sold was kind of the opposite of the reason why I purchased. Well, I took a look first at Google Trends. I can pull this up. Okay, so we can see here 2017, tons of interest. This is about when I purchased before this dotted line. Like I said, it was at about 30-ish% of the maximum interest, but this is now. Like, it jumped up from 30% to 71% of the maximum interest in a week. So popularity was skyrocketing. More and more people were getting in on this. And I was thinking, okay, we are teetering on the very top. Plus, prices were crazily skyrocketing. I mean, I was up 40% at one point in just a few days. I mean, this was wild. So obviously that's not sustainable in the long run, and there was going to be some kind of major correction. So I ended up, like I said, selling off my portfolio. But let me just show you the timing here, like how crazy this is. I've never really tried to time an investment before. I've never really done day trading or anything like that. I'm a buy and hold kind of guy, but like I said, this was kind of an experiment. Let's just see how it goes. So looking at Bitcoin's price here, once this graph pops up. So we're looking at the last 24 hours. I sold my investment at 11 a.m. yesterday. So at around 38,000, 37,500-ish, I sold. And since then, it has gone down more than 20% to $30,700. After I sold, it's gone down 20%. And my computer just died on me, so there goes the screen grabs. But a more than 20% decline in the last 24 hours. So that's complete gains that I would have lost because I purchased my initial investment pretty much right where that 20% would land. I purchased the initial investment right about 31,500. So I'd actually be lower than what I purchased it at. But I sold it, like I said, at around 38,000 or so. It's hard to tell exactly what the price was when I sold on this site. But I ended up capturing with that $1,000 investment in this account about $150 in 1 week, 15% or so return after all the fees, to buy and sell it. Not bad, but I will say again, this was a gamble more than anything. I just thought it was a fun little, roller coaster ride. And what I plan to do in the future is after this has a major correction, whether, it might go up again and then come down, eventually it's going to go down to a more stable point. I plan to buy more and just hold it long term. But for now, it was just fun to kind of watch the ride and, well, I guess be part of the ride up and down. So if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe. And if you want more like investing, especially like fundamental analysis type videos, let me know in the comments and I'd be happy to do more videos like that. Thanks.